I first received the Contour+2 or C2 from highly tuned athletes in January 2013 for the purposes of testing and reviewing. While I've certainly had a bit on my plate, what really kept me from writing this review earlier is simply confusion. I knew the C2 had a lot to offer, I just couldn't quite work out what. Having given it a great deal of thought, I reckon it's pretty clear these limitations were self-imposed. You see, I started capturing and editing video with a very specific purpose in mind, that is, trail running. I wanted to try and capture and communicate my love for the sport. My first video was shot using an Olympus TG-1, and then I moved over to a GoPro Hero3 Black edition. Now, while the Hero 3 had some teething problems, and mind you still does, I fell in love with it. For the purposes of capturing trail running, hiking, mountaineering and so forth, I feel it's pretty well ideal. It was within this framework that I originally tried to slot the Contour. After all, isn't Contour just another sports action cam manufacturer trying to grab some of GoPro's market share? This is certainly what I originally thought, and I was keen to give the underdog a go. But in retrospect, this completely misses the point. The C+2 is a different beast altogether, and while I have included some side-by-side video footage in this review, any prospective action cam buyer should approach the decision of which one should I buy with a clear understanding of what, exactly, they're trying to achieve. Let's not beat around the bush. For hard-mounted purposes such as bikes, cars, skis and helmets, the Contour+2 was awesome. For soft mount applications like a head mount or a ski pole, I wouldn't hesitate to recommend the GoPro. The Contour+2 is significantly heavier and bulkier than the Hero 3, but with this bulk you get some excellent features that the Hero 3 is lacking, namely laser leveling, the ability to rotate the lens on the fly, and a robust, slim-lined mounting system that is very well suited to rigid mounting applications. While the overall range of mounts available for both cameras is fairly comparable, a quick look at the Contour website confirms this emphasis on hard mounts. While the on-paper video quality specs are pretty similar, the Hero 3 Black undoubtedly has more grunt. The ability to shoot higher resolutions and faster frame rates will definitely win a lot of fans for the Hero 3 range. That said, the ability to tag your footage with GPS data, stream live to your phone via Bluetooth, or easily connect external audio and video inputs may very well tip the balance. But then again, these features are much more likely to appeal to a vehicle-based videographer than someone on a long run or expedition. Another area where the two devices differ dramatically, and which again highlights their market positioning, is in their setup. With the GoPro, you can set up almost everything from within the slow but thorough LCD menu system. Contour+2, on the other hand, requires you to define two presets via a phone or computer interface. The user can then manually switch between these settings via a slider on the camera, but there is no menu or interface on the camera itself for adjusting these settings. This is very well suited to someone base camping or hitting the slopes, corners, waves for day sessions before returning to electricity. But I know from experience that while on expedition, this lack of customizability would have driven me nuts. I originally thought this review would turn into a fight to the death, declaring either the Hero 3 or the Contour+2 the overall winner. However, like I've suggested, that would only serve to ignore the different pros and cons that each camera offers. If I spent more time on bikes or around motor or board sports, choosing either way would be a damn difficult decision. However, given I tend to hold the camera in my hands, or at most mount it to a hiking pole, the Hero 3 remains my camera of choice. While the Contour+2 is a great camera, the lighter weight, in-camera menu, and resolution and frame rate versatility of the GoPro Hero 3 suit my activities much better.